Question 29. A chemist made the table below to record some atomic properties of 4 elements. So he has boron, fluorine, silicon, and gallium, those 4 elements with their symbols. It says how many protons they are. Remember, the number of protons identifies the element because that's equal to the 8 number. Number of neutrons you have to calculate with the mass minus atomic equals neutron. Here, once again, the total number of electrons is equivalent to the atomic number and the number of electrons in the outer shell. These are the valence electrons. So you could locate these by looking in these columns, right? Alright, so let's see what else goes on. Based on the information in the table, which conclusion about chemical reactivity of the elements is valid? Okay, so chemical reactivity is directly related to the valence electrons. So, looking at our choices, so boron is the most reactive because it has the most protons. Well, reactivity has nothing to do with protons, so that cannot be right. Fluorine is the most reactive because it has 7 electrons in its outer shell. That kind of sounds familiar. So if you remember, the most reactive metals is the ones that have 1 valence electron. That's the most reactive metal. And then if you look over here, the most reactive nonmetal are those with 7 valence electrons because they will bond with these guys over here that have 1. So 1 and 7 is 8. So they get what they want very quickly. So these are the most reactive nonmetals. And if you look, there's fluorine, what they were talking about, and it's in that column. So that could very well be our answer. Alright, silicon is the most reactive because it has an equal number of protons and neutrons, while they all have, okay, so reactivity has nothing to do with protons and neutrons. Only has to do with valence electrons, so that doesn't make sense. Gallium is the most reactive because it has more neutrons than protons. Same thing, just switched around. Only thing that has to do with reactivity is valence electrons, right here. These two. Everything else is schmo. Alright, so we found our answer. Fluorine, because it's 7 electrons, it's one of the most reactive nonmetals in that group 7A, so that's our choice. Answer choice is B.